everyone, welcome back to the Sissy Sew Along. In this sew along, we're going to be inserting a lining into our dress. As I mentioned earlier, I like to keep this Imperial Batiste on hand. It was becoming obvious. We'll see. Okay, first of all, I did this, like I mentioned, this chunky embroidery, which I think is really pretty, but it's my first time doing chunky embroidery, and I would not do it again on Batiste. I feel like I need to apologize to this poor fabric. That being said, between me not wanting to see the seams and the chunky embroidery, I was like, let's throw a lining into it to try to give a little bit of support back to this Batiste when I've put, 5 pounds of floss on it. So, I grabbed some Imperial Batiste, which I keep on hand. It's so helpful for situations like this. It saved my butt a number of times. Anyway, so I grabbed some Imperial Batiste and I just ripped however long I wanted to have the main portion of that lining skirt. I'm leaving some length though to have a ruffle at the bottom. So I'm just ripping whatever length that is. It's going to be different for you. So I'm just ripping that length, and this is from one selvage edge to the other selvage edge, which for Imperial Batiste is 60 inches. From one selvage edge to the other, 60 inches wide. So I take that to my machine and I put 2 rows of gather stitches at one end of it. That's where it's going to be attached to the dress at the waist or whatever. So I put 2 rows of gather stitches, gather that up, and I match that to the lining, the bodice lining, and I sew the 2 of them together. And then I measure and I rip a strip for the bottom, and so this strip is actually going to be twice as long as it needs to be because it's going to be folded under, and so the bottom of the dress will have like the fold, right? And that's how I'm getting all of that to come together, if that makes sense. So I ripped 2 of these because that's going to allow me to have a 2X ruffle. And so I sew the 2 pieces together and then I fold them over. That way I have both raw edges together, and I have the bottom that's just the fold of the fabric. So both of my raw edges are together, and then I'm going to send both of the raw edges together through my machine, and both of them are going to take the 2 rows of gather stitches at the top. Hold on. Alright, so I have gained a helper. So with that bottom ruffle, we folded the ruffle in half. We put our 2 rows of gathering stitches at the top of the ruffle, and then we have gathered that up so it fits the bottom of the lining skirt. And then we just sew the 2 together, right sides together. The inside of that seam will be, on the inside of the lining, so it won't be seen. And that's how I finished the lining off. I hope this was helpful. We have one more video to finish off this dress, so I hope you guys are enjoying this sew along and your little sissy is coming out and you're having some fun with it. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time.